Olivia arrived at Thornwick Hall on a gray afternoon. The iron gates creaked as she pushed them open. Ivy crawled over the stone walls, and tall spires cast long shadows across the courtyard. She had inherited the mansion from a distant aunt she never knew. Inside, the air smelled of dust and old wood. She carried only a small bag and a flickering candle. That evening, Olivia explored the dusty rooms by candlelight. In the attic, she found a heavy canvas draped over a tall easel. Her heart thumped as she pulled away the cloth. Beneath lay a portrait of a pale woman in a black dress. The woman's eyes seemed to follow Olivia as she backed away. She covered it again and hurried downstairs, her candle guttering in the cold draft. For the first few nights, Olivia forgot the portrait. Then, late one moonless night, she crept back to the attic. She unveiled the painting and gasped. The woman's hair had gone gray. Deep lines marked her cheeks. Olivia's own reflection in the candle's glow trembled with fear. It changes," she whispered. On the third night, Olivia woke and stumbled to the gilded mirror in the hall. Her face was gone. Blank, pale glass stared back. Panic clawed at her throat. She ran to the attic, where the portrait now showed a young woman whose face was her own. Olivia's knees gave out. No, she moaned. "This is evil." By dawn, she had dragged the painting outside. With trembling hands, she set it on a pile of dry leaves and tossed a torch. The canvas caught fire with a sharp crack. Black smoke curled into the sky. Olivia watched until the flames died. She thought the curse was gone, but the next morning, Thornwick Hall was silent in the mist. Olivia drew back the drapes in the main hall, and there it was, hanging on the far wall. The portrait, pristine, the woman's face now twisted with cruel joy. Olivia clutched her cheeks in horror and fled to the mirror. Her skin had grown pale and mottled, her eyes sunken. She pressed her hand to her cheek. "I'm becoming ugly," she gasped. "This portrait is cursed." In desperation, Olivia hurried to the village chapel and found Father Thomas kneeling by the altar. "Father," she cried, "please help me. A portrait haunts my home. It steals my face by night." He rose and laid a gentle hand on her shoulder. "I will bring a shaman," he said quietly. "He may be able to help you." The next dawn, Father Thomas arrived at Thornwick Hall with a shaman named Merrick. Merrick's robes were dark and patterned with strange symbols. He placed a silver bowl beneath the portrait and chanted in a low voice. Candles flickered and the air grew cold. Suddenly, the painted woman's lips twitched and the canvas tore. A thin, pale figure crawled out, its eyes wild with rage. In a heartbeat, it struck Mark down, then Father Thomas. Blood stained the floor as the spirit slipped back into the torn portrait. Olivia screamed and ran from the hall. She packed a single trunk, signed papers to sell the mansion to a wealthy stranger, and left Thornwick Hall forever. As she hurried along the winding road, mist curled around her ankles. Suddenly, ahead on the path, she saw the pale figure of the woman from the portrait. A twisted smile spread across its lips. Olivia's heart seized with terror. All of a sudden, her heart stopped and she collapsed to the ground and died. Weeks later, the rich man moved into Thornwick Hall. In the grand hall, he found the portrait leaning against a sideboard. He wiped dust from the glass and stared at the pale woman's face, now beautiful once more. He blinked and saw her lips curve into a smile. "I must be tired," he muttered, closing his eyes. He climbed the stairs to his bedchamber. As he drifted into sleep, a soft, cruel smile spread across the portrait's face, and the last flicker of candlelight went out. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more thrilling tales. I also write novels in different genres like sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. If you'd like to check them out, click the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting stories.